Hello again. It took a long time for those videos to upload. I have the third video here. Today, the 12th of July, 2024. World politics. Socialist movement around the world and the birth of Marxism and the betrayal of the socialists. How was this socialist betrayal? Well, there is a problem, and the problem is still sexism. Adolf Hitler was a bent gay man, forming his disbelief that his worth to God was not adjusted to Christianity. He went on a crazy crusade of killing God's children. So, thankfully, that doesn't exist anymore. The socialist. This was a movement out of fascism, but it came from Germany. And Germany's war with socialism was, let's all play and enjoy life without God. Except for Adolf Hitler followed the Hindu belief. Hindu belief, the Third and the Sixth Reich. The Third Reich is war, and the Sixth Reich is love. Except for in Hindu belief, there's a man called Ashtar and a woman called Tara. So Adolf, in his infant mind, was disappointed with his father in Austria and left Austria to find a new life in Germany as a politician. Fascism had grown all over the world since 1906 in many Central European places. Still, all over the world, it's illegal to be a gay person that was active. So the movement moved out to change sexism. And Adolf even included women into his army. They could either reproduce with him and make more Germans, or they could stay at home and be catered for by their Sixth Reich in their belief, the swastika. This movement took social time and attacked revenue everywhere all over the world. Mainly the Olympics. The first Olympics was in Odessa, 1928 or something like that. He waited until he managed to take control for the Berlin Olympics. He burned all the Jews' books the year before and went to war with the rest of the world. I call that a skewed mind. I call him an infant mind. I call him the destroyer of worlds. Now, on the note of socialism, why did it grow in the United Kingdom? Because there was two wars, and there was a thing called a union that was being attacked by a new movement called socialism. It's really not a good following. Socialism. If you're looking at socialism today, you need to look at the reasons why, and it's the control of the substance of cocaine. Let me think about what else there is to talk about to do with the subjects today and the reasons why women are being used in the porn industry, there is a neo-fascism, and it's devaluing women in the sexism, turning them into pornography. So it makes them lesser to God and more to the devil. So that would be the Third Reich in Hinduism. Or as the Roman Catholics would say, a prostitute. So there's bad and good in life, and we follow the Ten Commandments and the 7 deadly sins that are avoided, apart from one called greed. You can make greed good for your life. But avarice, envy, lust, all leave you with no love. So socially, we are at a turning point where I think the Labour Party is going to have to admit that they are not actually a real political party, only that the unions are all Conservative, now Liberal Democrat, and Labour can invite itself to the unions, but it doesn't rule the unions. It never has. The blue collar worker was born during 2 world wars, and that is where somebody likes to think that there's a middle class, because there isn't a middle class. You see, everybody with this media thinks that everybody can be rich. And how can you be rich? It's ridiculous. You buy a coin and then you sell it back to the system, and you buy another coin and then you sell shares, and then you sell those shares and you sell it at a loss to somebody else's gain, and that's called a criminal. So LBGT has been attacked worldwide, so take care everybody, whatever your gender is, because they're looking to continue to enslave you to a movement in politics that isn't right for family. You can be your gender, your mind's gender, and still be happy in a family. Take care everybody.